Half after a 15-month-old died in a hot car in Sumter County, the sheriff's office is now releasing an update in the case.
That's right. The child was left in a car outside of South Sumter Middle School by an employee at the school. West Haley Home explains the sheriff had been getting a number of requests for more information about this case.
On Thursday, a year and a half after a 15-month-old was found dead after being left in a car at South Sumter Middle School, the sheriff released an update in the case.
In light of recent events, I have received numerous requests for an update on how this particular case was concluded.
On the sheriff's office's recent posts related to a school bus crash, a handful of people were commenting, asking about the hot car death from 2024. More than one comment made accusations the reason there wasn't an arrest was because of the last name of the person involved. The Sumter County Sheriff's Office released this memo Thursday from the state attorney's office from back in 2024, actually just a month after 15-month-old Huxton Shirley was left in a car here at South Sumter Middle School.
I want to set the record straight and tell you factual information, not from emotions or personal opinion.
The memo said Huxton's grandmother, Dessa Ray Shirley, an employee at South Sumter Middle School, typically dropped the child off at daycare before heading to work. But on November 1st of 2024, she didn't. According to the sheriff's office, Shirley is the ex-wife of someone who was a principal in the district at the time, as well as the former daughter-in-law of the then superintendent. The memo from the state attorney's office says the case was presented to them for possible criminal charges, but said in order to prove the crime of manslaughter, they needed proof of conduct that is so egregious as to rise to the level of a reckless disregard for human life. We spoke with Jeanette Fennell, the president and founder of Kids in Car Safety, an organization that tracks incidents including hot car deaths. Huxton's death was one of at least 4 in Florida that year. The organization also tracks how often these cases result in criminal charges.
On average, about in 60% of the cases, parents or caregivers may be charged.
She said in some cases that result in charges, there may be drugs or alcohol involved, but each case can be different. In this case, the memo says Shirley's mother was in the hospital the night before and said cell phone evidence showed Shirley was there into the early morning hours. The report says she put Huxton into his car seat at 7:20 a.m. He was found around 4:30 that afternoon. His temperature was 105. Fennell said in hot car deaths, distraction and a change of routine can be at play.
Many, many times.
The memo says Shirley's actions were insufficient to warrant criminal charges being filed against her. Covering Sumter County and Webster, Haley Home, WESH 2 News.